Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for the reactions to the first video. I'm so happy to see all the support from all of my friends, and I'm even more excited to start telling you about my process. In that case, let's begin. So, what does it look like? What is my concept? What is happening with my story? Honestly, I don't have a clear story at the moment. It really stressed me out so much, and I really wanted to have a concrete story before I start animating anything. But after talking to my professors, I came to the conclusion that maybe I want to be playful with my film and I don't want to have a very clear story at the moment. Even though it sounds a bit risky, there are still elements in my life that I can adapt to my film. For instance, my personal experiences inspire me a lot to come with an idea. I was thinking of making a film about murder of an elephant, and I realized that I have a very symbolic way of thinking. This idea would be mainly representing the personal experience I had, a broken friendship between two people, and the murder of the elephant would be representing the death of this friendship. Some of you might wonder why not a lion or a deer but an elephant, because I thought this friendship was more close to an image of an elephant than any other animal, because elephants are big, very big, and yet they are fragile and sensitive animals, and they have very different connection with each other. They are almost like humans in a way. I thought that would be very sad to see a dead elephant. Even though I'm not working around this idea anymore, I will still show you some sketches and concept designs I made while I was thinking of this idea. I tried to inspire myself in every possible way while I was working on this. When I went to the model drawing class, I thought, how could I apply the model to my film? And I tried to apply him in the scenery of my film. And sometimes these two very independent things came together in a very beautiful form. And in a way, it helped me to create my process. Even though I really enjoyed working on this project, it kind of felt like a dead end. And because of that, I stopped with this project. At the same time, some other experiences I had inspired me to work around some other ideas. As a Turkish citizen studying in Belgium, every year the immigration process feels like getting more and more difficult. After 4 years of staying in Belgium, integrating to the country, making a lot of friends who are locals, it is still a bit challenging to go through all this process and feel like an outsider. Overall, my film is not only about immigration. It will, for sure, hold a place in my film. But at the same time, it's about not really feeling like fitting anywhere and maybe feeling a bit like a homeless person. Homeless in the sense of not feeling like belonging to anywhere, even to your own country. Therefore, this will be the subject that I'm working around. But one thing that I should mention is when I make a film, I don't want this film to be directly understood by one narrative. There will be, of course, my way of storytelling, my way of interpretations of things. But at the same time, you as an audience, I want you to interpret my film as in the way you observe it. The most important thing to remember is the fact that I do animation because I love to do animation. I love to draw a lot. And making a graduation film should not stop me from enjoying what I'm doing. So, rule number one, don't stop enjoying what you're doing. I won't be giving so much details about the film itself, but at the same time I want to show you some of the sketches I made for this new project. When I have an idea, I would like to put them in visuals. In that case, it helps me a lot to imagine my characters and the situation they're in, their feelings and their emotions. Everything is pretty much visible in the sketches. And because of that, that's the very first and important step for me to do. Meanwhile, I also like to take notes or put one or two sentences next to my characters or next to the image I draw. At the moment, I only have two, three, or four visuals in my head that I can work around. And as I said in the beginning of the video, I don't have very concrete ideas at the moment. I will be busy making a crapomatic, and that will help me a lot to discover my scenery and set and how it looks like. Today, I shoot some with one of my best friends, and I'll show you a part of it, and you can have an opinion about what a crapomatic is as well. A crapomatic is basically a crop version of your film. So you just need to take your camera and start shooting the scenes or the frames you want in your film, and that will help you massively when you start actually filming your thing.
A few moments later.
Hey, look at here!
Thanks to Caroline, I was able to visualize the sceneries from my movie. In my case, I will be using them as reference for my animation. For this video, this will be everything. This is the progression I have at the moment. And hopefully in the next video, I will be sharing more animation content with you guys. Until then, stay safe and see you next time.